The unluckiest man in football, the tale of Harry Kane. A step too far. Yeah, it was a tough game. You know, it's hard to put into words how we're all feeling right now. Disappointment hangs heavy in the air, especially knowing how badly we wanted to win this one for him. But sometimes football can be a cruel mistress, and if anyone knows that better than most, it's Harry Kane. Born on July 28, 1993, Kane was destined for greatness, or so we thought. From an early age, he showed a passion for football that was undeniable. He started his journey at Ridgeway Rovers, a local youth club, before making his way to Arsenal's academy. But the Harry Kane we know today was not the same kid back then. He was released after the club deemed him too chubby and unathletic. He looked like a 7-year-old version of me. But rather than let this setback define him, Kane rolled up his sleeves and got to work. He returned to Ridgeway Rovers, tirelessly training and honing his skills. And then, like a scene from a sports movie, it all clicked. A growth spurt at Watford transformed him, giving him the height and muscle he needed. Spurs, the very club that had rejected him, offered him a second chance. This time he passed the trial and joined their academy. Kane's journey at Spurs was anything but easy. With players like Jermaine Defoe ahead of him, breaking into the first team was a daunting task. He faced loan spells at Norwich and Leicester City. But when he returned for the 2001-314 season, everything changed. Defoe had left, and Spurs were in desperate need of goals. Manager Tim Sherwood took a gamble and decided to stick with Kane. What a decision that was. Kane exploded onto the scene, showcasing his lethal finishing ability. In the 2001-415 season, he bagged 21 league goals, earning him the FA Young Player of the Year award. But despite his individual success, he was still 5 goals shy of Sergio Aguero, who won the Golden Boot that year. Under Mauricio Pochettino, Kane continued to rise, becoming the focal point of one of Europe's most fearsome attacking units alongside Dele Alli, Christian Eriksen, and Son Heung-min. In the 2001-516 season, he finished as the Premier League's top scorer with 25 goals. But looking back, one has to wonder if Kane would trade those accolades for a shot at glory with Spurs. The near misses and heartbreaks. The 2001-516 season was poised to be historic for Spurs. They were in a title race against Leicester City, who were shocking the football world. All Spurs needed was for Leicester to slip up, but it was Kane and Spurs who faltered. A 2-2 draw with Chelsea and the infamous Battle of the Bridge meant that Leicester clinched the title, and Kane's dreams of silverware slipped away. Kane's form earned him a spot in England's squad for the Euros, but he returned to club football ready to make a statement. He continued scoring, winning his second Golden Boot, but the collective trophy still eluded him. Then came the 2018 World Cup, where Kane was on fire, scoring 6 goals and taking home the Golden Boot. But England fell short in the semi-finals, losing to Croatia, and the dreams of a nation were dashed once again. In 2019, Spurs made a remarkable run to the Champions League final, defeating giants like Manchester City and Ajax. But tragedy struck just before the final when Kane suffered an injury. He played through the pain but couldn't make the impact he desired. Spurs lost to Liverpool, and the saga continued. The following seasons were a roller coaster for Kane and Spurs. The COVID-19 pandemic disrupted everything, and despite managerial changes and high hopes, silverware continued to elude them. The arrival of Jose Mourinho seemed promising, but after a Carabao Cup final defeat, it became clear that Kane's time at Spurs was slipping away. As captain of the England team during the 2021 Euros, Kane led his squad to the final, only to see history repeat itself. England lost to Italy in a penalty shootout, and the disappointment was palpable. Kane was now 28, a seasoned player with countless individual accolades but no team trophies to show for it. When the transfer window opened, speculation ran rampant. Manchester City and Manchester United were interested, but Kane ultimately chose to stay at Spurs, hoping to lead them to glory.
Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hang